This is actually the main control room. Here on the one side is what we call the biosolid side, and then on the other side is actually the incineration side. Each one of the units of the structural steel that goes into it weighs about 50 tons. There's actually 3 trains. Each train is nominally rated to handle 100 wet tons per day. We'll be processing around 140 wet tons per day. So what we're doing is taking the exhaust air, preheating the inlet air. From there, it goes into the waste heat boiler. We have the cooling water pumps over here. What we're doing is we're using a plant MPW to cool any excess steam. You see the steam comes off the turbine generator, it goes through the main condensing unit, and then there's a secondary condensing unit. What that does is it reduces it back to water. It's sent back into the system and it's recycled. So it's a closed loop system. Each one of these centrifuges weighs about 32,000 pounds, so they actually had to be disassembled and then reassembled. The equipment in here is worth about $8.5 million. The wind box, as you see right there, that's the main burner that comes into there. The main burner is just really to get the unit up to operating temperature. Once we feed sludge to it, the sludge has enough BTUs into it that it becomes self-sustaining and it'll maintain the temperature for incineration. Okay, we're actually on the top level of the incinerator side of the building, and this is actually the top of the fluidized bed incinerator. During the summer, this room will get anywhere from probably 110 to maybe upwards of 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That's actually the exhaust deck. That's actually 100 feet tall. It's 50 feet within the building, and it extends 50 feet above the building. That's also where we have what we call our SIMS, which is our constant emissions management system. That's all the reporting that we have to do to make sure we're within our emissions control for Cleveland air quality. This concrete structure, that's actually our biofilter. It's got a medium material in there that should last about 15 years. And what we're doing is, the unit behind it right now, for our odor control, we actually burn the fume. Under this process here, we won't be burning the fume, we'll just be running through the monomedia with the fan and take care of any odors that way. Between this gas savings on that and then also with the multiple harvest, we should save about $3.5 million a year in natural gas.